Excellent.
Excellent.
Egg salad.
Excellent. No
I
more.
put it in the Facebook group. The Hylian group cast.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you hear the bass from my neighbors?
No.
Oh, okay. This is good then.
Is it playing for you?
Which? The video?
Yeah.
This live stream? Oh, yes.
Like it's playing? It looks frozen to me.
Wait, which does?
The
My
live
face?
the
Oh.
live stream.
Hang on.
Is the live stream
No, that's
frozen
good.
for everybody? How does
Looks
it look?
good to me. Looks good to me.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is YouTube just messing with me?
Yes. It most definitely is. Yeah, and I'm trying to get this. Make sure that that link works.
All right, well, I guess you're going to have to keep an eye on it because it is totally frozen for me.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, so I hope everything is good. I don't know.
I mean, it's probably good.
I can see the comment.
Probably.
Let me do it this way. If I go to Video Manager
Okay.
and then there should be one that says live, maybe. And then, all right.
Are you live?
Yeah, we are live. I hope everything.
Probably good.
Wait, was that you talking or was that the thing? Manager.
Which? I didn't say anything.
Can everybody
so.
hear Daniel and I really well?
Everyone in the chat seems to be giving
everything's
a
good.
thumbs up, so.
Okay, sorry. I am in my. Oh, Luke, do you want to come on? Like, if you want to join, you can literally join right now. I've been looking
You
for a
can.
third person.
Yes, we did have someone, but they
Message Luke.
We
How do
messaged.
can you add Luke to the thing? Jesse, I'm a
Okay.
kid. Please make one Fortnite video on. We have a bunch of Fortnite videos. I used to play Fortnite competitively. I lost to this kid who won $1.3 million.
Oh my god!
I let him win.
Sure you did.
No, but I do have Fortnite videos. Some live streams that some party bros and I did. By party bros, I mean Shablima.
Mhm.
She's like the
How
only
do
dork.
How do I add someone to this?
Well, you see, I don't know.
Oh no.
Okay, so we're in the private chat.
That's the thing where we are. Oh, hang on. I think I got this. Add friend. Hang on.
No,
Is Luke
I'm
in there?
doing it.
I already got him.
I'm doing
already-
it. I'm doing. No, I answered on my phone. No. How do I answer on?
There he is. There he
Oh my
is.
gosh.
Jesse.
I
Jesse.
answered on my phone.
That's the wrong. You're doing it wrong.
I know. I didn't want to be rude though. I was just like, blah 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 is calling, and I'm like, ooh.
Because I figured out you're all. I'm doing it, but I already did it. So
That's good. That's good.
just yeeting Luke into this.
Yeah!
All right, are we ready, guys?
Out of the garage into the chat.
Send Luke.
Into the-
I
out of
can't
the
do
gar-
anything. Like I can't use a keyboard, so send Luke the Google Doc.
Oh yeah, you probably want that. So you know what I'm talking about.
Hi everyone. I'm in my garage,
In the garage.
in the garage. I can't wait to get.
I am in my grandmother's spare room, so
And I'm in a box.
I did bring my Link statue though.
I think we're all in boxes, Daniel. You know, because we got these
these walls around
Yeah,
us.
we got these.
we are all
Just these black borders around us.
We can't get out. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways, Google Doc is there.
All right.
Turn
I've got
your.
it.
Can you turn your mic up a little bit, Daniel? Because Luke's a
Oh,
bit
okay.
louder than you.
Oh, I can quiet myself. If you want me to?
Just a teeny bit.
I am.
There. How's that?
All
Is that
right.
better?
It's good. It's good.
It's
All right.
good.
We got
Is
20
it?
people watching us act like complete idiots, so I apologize, everyone. Hi, Xavier. I love you. You came to all the live streams that I did, as did you, Abigail. Well, you came to some. I
Oh,
think.
Abigail's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
Hello.
Edwin, Miranda, Aiden Pritchett, Jimmy Taya.
I will share the stream.
I hope that's correct. So yeah, this is the Hylian Gamescast. It's been a while since we've had one, and we passed 83,000 subscribers today. So that's probably a few hundred people that have subscribed since we've done the last Hylian Gamescast. You can find it on iTunes and everything. But we're ready to get started. This is basically, we're going to be discussing all of the Zelda news and Nintendo news and everything. So, hey Jess, my first stream.
Yes.
Well, I hope you like it. If you're a fan of Nintendo or Zelda discussions, then stay tuned.
Yay.
All right, everybody's ready?
Yeah, we all look like we are such unprofessionals.
Yeah.
With boxes all around all of us.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hylian Gamescast, episode 92. We are also on iTunes and Spotify. Please give us a review on iTunes, and we will give you a shout out and read it live during our podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, 𝐓𝐰𝐢𝐭𝐭𝐞𝐫.
And I am Daniel, but you probably know me as Capt Bergerson.
And Luke.
And-
Introduce yourself.
I am special guest of the day, Hylian Luke. Keep going.
I heard a rumor that you're actually a human named Luke.
Wow.
This is actually okay. I have to reveal it right now. I
Oh
don't
my
have
gosh,
20
the
years.
ear reveal.
No, that means he's Ordonian.
Well, if you don't have Hylian ears, that makes you
Ordonian.
irrelevant.
Oh, okay, I see where it goes.
Ooh, okay.
Anyways, today we're going to be discussing a lot of great Nintendo and Zelda news and details, and ending with our Zelda mailbag, where we will be answering questions sent in from fans like yourself. Now, as I mentioned earlier, as part of your Patreon rewards, among the many other things mentioned is guaranteed shoutouts on our videos, so a huge thank you to 𝐓𝐼𝐽𝐿, a new Patreon supporter who was actually supposed to be on this, but we had some scheduling issues. Manboy Cave, David, Monica, Bootleg Boy, Ren Jammin, Derek, Shadow to Us, Jonah, Rusty, BKR-S7, Jacob, Lovable Christie, Mandy Lee Plays, Tornin Prince, Lily the Dog, Amanda, Gus, Alan, The Legend of Rage, Blargnar, The Enix Freak, Lurulian Sheep, and Lunarium. Thank you all so much. Remember, you are all guaranteed to get a shout out, guaranteed to have your question answered on our Zelda mailbag, guaranteed to have your Zelda or gaming theory discussed on our new theory series, and much more. Luke was on one of our theory discussion videos, right, Luke?
Yeah, I was on the one with like the top worst moments of Breath of the Wild, not Breath of the Wild, Twilight Princess HD or something like that.
Yeah.
Along with like Smash Ultimate reveals and some stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So please message us if you have a question about anything concerning Patreon, our podcast, or our videos. Now, let's get started with some kind of old news. So,
It's new to us because we haven't done a podcast in like 3
Yeah.
weeks.
no. This comes from, okay, so at E3, Aonuma was very clear, and Nintendo was very clear backing him up when he said this. Breath of the Wild 2, whatever it's going to be called, probably not Breath of the Wild 2 because they always, when a Zelda game has a sequel, they always change the title, like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. It wasn't Ocarina of Time 2. Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass. It wasn't Wind Waker 2. And then the only time they've actually sequelized the name is with the original, going to Zelda 2, which even that wasn't the same because it was the Hyrule Fantasy, and then it changed to just The Legend of Zelda. And then I think Zelda 2 isn't The Legend of Zelda, it's just Zelda 2. And then Triforce of the Gods and Triforce of the Gods 2 is the Japanese versions of A Link to the Past and A Link Between Worlds. So Japan may have Breath of the Wild 2, but they could change it to something in English, like something else. But we have a rumor that we're going to be discussing after this segment, so stay tuned for it if you want to hear what a rumored possible title for Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be. But for now, we're going to be talking about Aonuma and Nintendo's statement on Breath of the Wild 2, whatever it ends up being called. How is it going to be the darkest Zelda game? They compared it not to Twilight Princess, which I would think is maybe a bit darker than Majora's Mask, but they compared it directly to Majora's Mask. Probably because in that game, like, if you stand around and do nothing, everyone dies. Whereas in Twilight Princess, if you stand around and do nothing, nothing really happens. Like, the story progresses with you. Whereas Majora's Mask, the story progresses whether or not you are doing anything. Like, the story is going, the moon is falling. It's not up to you. Whereas in Twilight Princess, it is up to you. Like, yeah, Twilight's taking over everywhere, but like, if you just stand still and go fishing or something, nothing bad's going to happen during that waiting time. But waiting around in Majora's Mask, it is. So, do you think there's going to be some kind of mechanic like that to where, like, that's how it's going to be darker? Like, there's going to be, I want to say a precipice? Is that a word? A precipice?
They did mean it is a word, but I don't know if is that the right context.
I don't know. But I think there's going to be, like, yeah, a president. Like, there's going to be something to where it's like, you have to do this before this time or else this happens. Like, think of Breath of the Wild. Like,
Breath
Zelda.
Of the Wild, you could really do anything though, or you could do nothing really if you wanted to.
Well, think about this, okay? So Zelda's like, hey, you got to go to Kakariko Village, talk to this old lady. And you're like, okay. But then you can just, like, hop around and do whatever you want. But at least I did. You just, like, run around and, like, keep pressing Y or X, whichever button it is. Have Link just hop all over. So, like, you just hop around, do whatever you want, and then you can get there whenever. It doesn't really matter. Unless you want to progress the story. But what if it was, there's something coming to attack this village? Like, imagine Kakariko Village just gets rebuilt, but there's a divine beast heading towards it, and it'll be there within a week for some reason. So if you can't stop that divine beast before this certain time, then this town will be destroyed. Maybe something like that. That's the only way I can imagine it being darker, is like giving you a specific time limit before you can do something.
Yeah, I mean, I took the statement to be more not necessarily the game's mechanics, but more so just the tone, because like Twilight Princess is a dark game comparatively to some of the other Zelda games, but I feel like Majora's Mask.
Have you played Minish Cap? That is the darkest. No, that's like the most joyful. Triforce Heroes.
Dude, Triforce Heroes.
But